Ma, ¿podemos llevar a Javi a su casa?
Claro.
¿Podemos llevar también a los gemelos, señora Delgado?
¿Y por qué no?
¿Y a Noah, señor Delgado?
Seguro.
How about Ignacio, Mrs. Delgado?
Obvio. Entre más mejor. Pero los botines sucios y los balones de fútbol los ponen atrás.
Yeah, no problem. We got it.
Vive a lo grande, con asientos para tus hijos y los amigos de tus hijos, en la primera Grand Highlander.
empty seat next to you, let me hold up your hand with how many seats you have. So if you have two, let's see 2 fingers. If you have one, let's see 1 finger. All right, there's some seats for everybody if you want to come in and grab a seat. Thank you very much. And then we will get started. For anybody who wants to sit, there are some empty seats still. Come on in. Thank you for those of you holding up your hand. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to get started in just a moment. And I'm the Director of Music here in Foxborough, and you're actually going to see me out here in just a moment with our orchestra. But I just wanted to, first of all, welcome you and say thank you for being here. We're so excited. This is our very first concert for our 5th graders of the year. So before we, I know, so excited. And we have power! So thank you for your flexibility with the rescheduling of our concert. So with that, a couple of things before we get started. One is, if you could silence your devices, just so that we're not interrupting any of our students in their performance. Secondly, we are so grateful we have Foxboro Cable Access in the house this evening, who is live streaming the concert. So what that's going to do is allow you to be fully present, so you don't need to watch it like behind your cameras or anything. They do a fantastic job. They stream in high def. You're going to get some great shots of your students. And then it will live on the internet forever, so you can watch it lots and lots and show it to them at their graduation, how they looked when they were in 5th grade, so just remember that. And then lastly, if you do need to leave at any point in time, we just ask that you do so in between songs, so that we don't distract any of our performers on the stage. So thank you for your help with being a great audience, so that our students who worked so hard up here can put on a really great show for you. So with that, I would like to welcome to the stage Miss Greenleaf and Miss Hussey with the 5th grade band.
Thank you so much. My name is Miss Greenleaf, and this is the 5th grade band. We are so happy to see so many of you out there here to watch us perform. We've been working super hard these past couple months, learning how to manipulate these pieces of plastic and metal into making music. And just in case this may be your first time with a band or experiencing a band, we'd actually like to introduce you to the instruments of the band. And in this next song, it's going to feature different sections of a concert band. The first instrument in the band, that is the smallest instrument and therefore the highest sounding instrument, is the flute. The flute is a woodwind instrument, even though it's made out of metal. When the flute was originally invented, it was made out of wood. Now it's made out of metal, more durable and much louder. The second instrument in the band that is just slightly bigger than the flute is the clarinet. The clarinet, thank you. The clarinet is a woodwind instrument because it actually uses a wooden reed to produce the sound, and that's what is on the back of the mouthpiece. Clarinets are made of plastic or wood, so they are considered a woodwind instrument as well. The last instrument in the woodwind family is the saxophone. Thank you. The saxophone also uses a wooden reed, just like the clarinet, but is made out of the same metal that you will see in our next family, the brass family. So that was our woodwind family. The second family in the band is the brass family, starting with the smallest of the brass instruments, the trumpet. Because it is the smallest instrument, it is the highest sounding brass instrument. But the next brass instrument is a little bit bigger and is an instrument that has what we call a slide instead of buttons. It's the only instrument with a slide, the trombone. Yes. We actually have one more brass instrument in the band, and it is a larger instrument and therefore nice and low. And we've got Nate over here playing the baritone. Thank you. That's our brass family, and we have just one more family left for our band instruments, and it is our friends that are slightly in the dark. I'm so sorry, my friends. It's the percussion family. The percussion family is an interesting family of instruments. It includes instruments that you see like the bells and the xylophone, and eventually you'll also hear things like snare drums and triangles and shakers, and all of which are part of the percussion family. Thank you for being patient as we introduced our instruments. This next song is called Listen to Our Sections and goes between the different families of the band. And that will give you a chance to hear what each family sounds like. So I hope you enjoy Listen to Our Sections. going to start with a pretty familiar song. I think you'll recognize it. It's called A Mozart Melody, but might be recognized as something else. Half of the room, we'll do group 1. This half we'll do group 2. Yeah? So, you ready? Thank you, Mr. Glenn. Great. Our next song is definitely one of our 5th grade favorites. It's called Hard Rock Blues, and it is kind of a rock and roll jam, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. Being in an ensemble like band, orchestra, or chorus teaches you so much more than just music. You might notice that we're using our bodies. We're using bodies to manipulate our instruments by holding them up together at the end. We're using our feet to practice rhythms. We're practicing fine motor skills by moving our fingers. We're practicing reading techniques. We're learning how to read music. There's so much that goes into performing with the musical ensemble, and we truly believe here at the Ahern Middle School that it's so worth it for the students' brains to learn a little bit about playing and being on a team. Just like many of them are on a sports team, dance team, the band is a team. We do not sound good unless we work together. And I think that's such an important aspect of the school day that they don't really get in many of the other classes. We're only as good as we can be if everybody works together. And I think tonight has shown that they can really work together well, which is really cool with 110 students in one classroom. I just want to quickly thank you for your support of the music program and for your support of the students and allowing them to try this out and providing them with instruments and music and things like that. We really are grateful here in the town of Foxborough. Our last song is actually quite a long song. It's much longer than the songs we've performed so far. It is a combination, what we call a medley, of 2 very popular Queen songs that you might recognize. The first is We Will Rock You, and the second, yes, thank you Queen fans, and the second is Another One Bites the Dust. If you'd like to join along in our stomping and clapping, please feel free. We thank you so much for coming out tonight, and we cannot wait to perform for you our final song, Power Rock. we're just going to go over to the band room and put our instruments away. If you are just a band parent, you can meet them out in the back hallway here. We're going to see if we can open up some seats for our orchestra and chorus families. If you are in chorus as well, please feel free to stay for the rest of the concert. Thank you again, and we really appreciate it. Have a great night.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. My name is Cami Tadoldi, and I'm one of the teachers of the 5th grade orchestra. And I just wanted to say welcome and thank you for being here this evening. It is so exciting for us to have our very first concert, and I am so excited that we have power so that we can do that. So thank you for bearing with us on that one. You know, the really cool thing about music at the middle school is that we take all of the skills and concepts that we learned in general music in grades K and 4 at our 3 elementary schools, and now that we're putting them all into practice. The goal in elementary school is to create a really solid foundation for our students to really love music and to display some of those basic competencies like pitch matching, being tuneful, artful, beatful, being creative, making creative decisions about music. And now we get to do all of that and put that on our instruments. And that's pretty cool. So that's what you're seeing in front of you. You probably remember in September when you saw myself and Mr. Glenn and you were like, what on earth are we going to do with this thing? And I was like, don't worry, we'll teach them everything. And I hope that you're seeing that that's happening and they're working really hard. And we're just going to keep going. I'm not going to talk too much because I think a lot of what you're seeing happening up here, it really speaks just for exactly what's going on. So again, we're just taking those musical concepts and we're putting them right onto our instruments and we're doing it all together as a team right here on stage. So we're going to keep going. Thank you very much. And for our next couple of songs, I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Glenn, who is the co-teacher on this class with me and also teaches these fabulous students behind me. So please welcome to the stage, Mr. Glenn. right. So we have 2 more songs for you. Our next one is called Ode to Joy, and we would like to send this one out to all of you in hopes that it brings you joy this winter season. So this is Ode to Joy. All right, we have one more song for you. Before we play our last song, I just want to thank all of you for supporting your students. And I would say one of the best possible things that you can do as a caregiver and family member is to continue to encourage the students behind me to play. Even asking them to play for you at home, putting on mini concerts. YouTube is a wide variety of resources that you can sit with them and watch them play, and there's all kinds of extension activities that you can find. But the biggest thing, just like any other skill, is time on with the instrument. That is the best way to grow and develop and get better and to really learn to love your instrument. So thank you for encouraging these students. And let's give them a big round of applause one more time. All right, we're going to do a last one, a fan favorite, We Will Rock You. If you want to stomp and clap with us, you can. All right, here we go. Oh, and at the end, those of you who are taking your child home, you can meet them in the back. They're going to get their instruments, pack them up, and they'll be out in the back there ready for you to take them home. All right, this is We Will Rock You. Third row.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mrs. Webb. I'm the 5th and 6th grade chorus teacher here at the Ahern. What we just sang was a round, which you've heard about tonight already. A round basically gives students the opportunities to learn a song so well that they can sing it in layers. So the first group started, then the second group started from the beginning while the first group was already going. And then the third group started from the beginning while the first and second groups were already layered in. And what that does is that teaches students to be able to sing independently and be able to hold down on their part while so much is going on around them. And then the added bonus for the listeners is we get all these really nice harmonies that happen at the same time. Then the added challenge for that one is all that hand percussion. When I first gave it to them, they were like, no, don't make us do that. And then they crushed it. So it's always good to remember that when we work really hard, we can do hard things. And so I'm so proud of them for crushing that just then. The next song is Beady Bum, which is actually more of a December song, but we do what we gotta do. With this song, they are singing in unison, which means we're singing as one voice, no harmonies or anything. And sometimes singing in unison is actually a little bit more tricky than singing with harmonies because there's nowhere to hide. So to get 70 voices to sing the exact same pitches and the exact same rhythms all together is actually quite tricky. And with Beady Bum, not only are we singing in unison, we're also focusing on really crisp and gentle diction or gentle pronunciation of the words. And so we can tell a really nice story without blasting our sound in our parents' and friends' faces. So please enjoy Beady Bum.
Holidays here, it's a happy time of year. Biddy bum, biddy, biddy, biddy bum. Once upon a time, something melody and rhyme. Biddy bum, biddy, biddy, biddy bum. Candles alight and the flame is so bright, reflected in little children's eyes. Come and dance to the tune of the holiday moon. Biddy bum, biddy, biddy, biddy bum. 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 Holiday is here, it's a happy time of year. Biddy bum, biddy, biddy, biddy bum. Once upon a time, something melody and rhyme. Biddy bum, biddy, biddy, biddy bum. Candles alight and the flame is so bright, reflected in little children's eyes. Come and dance to the tune of the holiday moon. Biddy bum, biddy, biddy, biddy bum. Biddy, biddy, biddy bum. Biddy bum, biddy, biddy, biddy bum.
Our last song for you tonight is a song called Ghost Ship. It's a very fun one. They love this one. The theme for this one is storytelling. Can we tell a really compelling and exciting story with music, with our faces, with our pronunciation? And you'll see that they enjoy it as they sing it. And that's really what music is for our enjoyment, just as much as our personal growth and edification and all that stuff. But when we make music that we love, then we do it really well. Before our last song, I just wanted to thank you again for being here, for all the support that you give to your students. And I wanted to give a thank you to our accompanist, Mr. Brandon Santini, tonight. I very much appreciate that he's here. And and I hope you have a wonderful night. Please enjoy the ghost ship.